Hey, Seth Little here for Jeff Anthony Law Firm. I wanted to do a quick video with you. There's some news that has come out lately about student loans that maybe were once deferred or possibly forgiven. They are back on enforcement. They are referring these student loans to collection agencies to collect from people who aren't paying or have fallen behind on payments. So you might ask, what does this have to do with tax? Well, yesterday's video, we were talking about the offer and compromise, about how if you owe the IRS more than you can possibly pay. There are options to possibly enter into a payment plan or enter into a lump sum or agree to a sum with the IRS that's less than what you actually owe. When you're figuring out exactly what the IRS will accept, you have to put out your assets, your liabilities, your future income. You have to show the IRS everything you're going to make, everything you have that you have to pay for with your expenses and everything that you have as an asset. If you're someone who has IRS debt, who also has a student loan, which is probably millions of people in this country, that student loan may have been something that wasn't something that you had to pay, wasn't something that you were expecting to be a liability, that has suddenly now become a liability because they're starting collection action. If you have a student loan debt and IRS debt, and the IRS is starting to collect on that, do remember that the IRS is going to have priority over the student loans, even if the student loan collections company gets a judgment against you. If the IRS has a lien or a levy, they're going to have priority. They're going to get their money first before the student loan company does. You can use that student loan debt in an offer and compromise. So if you're going to the IRS to tell them, look, I know I owe, $50,000 or more. I can't pay it. Can you accept a lower amount? Here's some of my liabilities, include that student loan debt, and show the correspondence from the student loan collections company where they're trying to collect from you that shows the amount that you owe them. Although it's not a great thing that these student loans are becoming collectible again, it is something you can use to your advantage with the IRS to possibly get a lower amount that you owe them or enter into a payment plan or a combination payment plan and lump sum payment plan. Just remember that if you have student loan debt and IRS debt, there is a way to use that to your advantage. Do not ignore the IRS correspondence. Do not ignore the IRS debt. If you have debt with the IRS, you need to get with a tax attorney. I need to get with someone in our office or elsewhere to get with the IRS to work that out and get that off your books. Need any help with that? You can always reach us at www.dajtaxlaw.com and tune in to the next video.